Alright, today we're going to do a video for once more Onto the Tales of the Forest. It's stage 4, level 240, and it's going to be only using epics and rares. We're not going to use any legendary characters for this run, just because then it's more accessible to other players. And we'll kind of go over how each character is built. So, I recommend doing 2 supports if you can, just because then you'll have enough sustain. And so Adolphus, you basically want to build with as much enlightenment as you can. I don't expect you to be able to have much more than that for enlightenment unless you're a big spender. Hexandra, I would normally have more enlightenment, but I just haven't gotten lucky drops yet, so that's kind of where we're at for her. Sigurd, you want to have a lot of accuracy so you can land the attack penalty too. So that's kind of where I went with for that. And then for Traveler, you kind of want crit rate, and attack and crit damage. I went with an Executioner set just for the ignored defense, but however you want to do it is fine. And then for Aura, we're going to do the defense. And just to speed the battle up a little bit, we're going to use this. But it's definitely not necessary. But we're going to try and speed this up a little bit. Now you'll notice I had all my heroes on the left-hand side. You could choose the right side also, but the important thing is all your heroes are on one side, because then when the dragon comes for stage 2, then you're only going to be getting hit from one of the attacks instead of both attacks that hit one side of the screen. So you can heal off the damage. Now I actually have maximum for the attack bonus for 5 element that I just got this week. Last week I cleared it with only having the 5 thing at just 1, and I didn't have damage reduction at all. So you don't have to have maxed out Cyclor to do this. It just makes it faster and easier. It's helpful to have the Master Hand thing going into the fight, but it's not required. And now we have the Angry Dragon. And the main thing is you want to land the attack penalty shortly after its summons are done, because that way then you're not going to get hit for a lot of damage. That's kind of how it works. So notice how it attacked one side, and now it's going to attack the other side, which is a miss. So that gives me the full chance to heal up. So now it's going to summon the dragons, and now we're trying to kill them. What I'm going to do... Now see, as soon as it gets back into view, I immediately land the attack penalty with Sigurd. Because that way then I wouldn't be taking a huge hit. That's where it comes in handy having the Master Hand available in case you don't. You could do that. With this setup, you should also be able to heal it off as long as you have either Hexandra or Adolphus ready to go. So it's helpful to control alts manually on certain characters just to make sure they can land when you need them to land. Oops. I thought I was going to hit at the right time and I didn't. So that was a mistake, because now I'm not going to be hitting every target. I'm only going to be hitting one with Sigurd there, so that kind of slows it down a little bit, the run. It's not a huge deal. It's not going to be a make or break. It's just going to make it take longer. Alright, now it's back in the thing, so now, boom, I hit it with the attack penalty. The Unclean Crown is helpful, but it's certainly not required by any means. Now I'm turning him off so then I can wait until the summons come out. Now I can hit them all, so then they're all attack penaltied. We're going to save Furbath because he's going to be ready when the boss comes back, where Sigurd would not. Okay, we're almost done. We're probably going to finish him off before the next cycle of summons. Probably. If not, it'll be really close, but I think we will get him. Yep. So he does get a shield in this one, I believe. Yeah. Yep. It's not a huge deal if you can't break the shield. It's not going to necessarily cause you to lose if you have decent gear. But if you know you can't break the shield, then sometimes you're better off just waiting on your DPS heroes, his ults, until after the shield drops, just so you can get enough damage in. Because time is usually what the biggest obstacle is. And also, if you happen to have attack penalty up while it's doing its thing, it's not going to hurt you that bad either. See, and again, and it's kind of random what targets are going to get hit for this phase. But it's nothing you can't really handle, because this phase is actually a lot easier, I'd say, than the second phase. See, that actually happened to land just after the shield drop, which is pretty awesome. I didn't delay it on purpose, it just happened to fall that way. See, having that much enlightenment gives me like 28,000 in for a shield. That's why it's so awesome, having Adolphus with as much enlightenment as possible. And then he has the artifact that grants extra shield. And then Hexander has the artifact that increases the healing and when they're at low HP. Which with this new setup really doesn't happen to me, but when you're first starting to attempt this, it very well could be an issue. Because last week it was a lot harder for me to clear it. Yeah, so Traveler's definitely doing the bulk of the damage. Although even Adolphus has done 1 million damage. Here we go, this will be the finishing blow. Flawless victory. No deaths. We got 4,000 of that, which is 1,400. I think it can be anywhere between 1,200 and 1,800 if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty nice, because 3,000 gets you enough for a legendary book, because those are hard to come by. All right.